We decided one daily segment wasn't enough for Bill Bush and Bill's Thrills, so we turned it into a week-long podcast recap. Here's Bill's Thrills Rewrapped, sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
What is it? It's not a football effect Monday, is it?
This is kind of a sports
fan.
Sports. I listened to an interview and I thought it was the most incredible. It was like a 3-minute interview. And I've cut it down to a minute.
Sports.
And I thought it was just a remarkable interview, and I think it's worth talking about. And this is Kevin Willard. This is the head coach at Maryland. This is prior to the tournament starting.
Saw this.
This is very interesting. Go ahead and play it, Jake.
But I need to make fundamental changes to the program. That's what I'm focused on right now. That's why probably a deal hasn't got done, because I want to see, I need to see fundamental changes done. I want this program to be great. I want it to be the best in the country. I want to win a national championship, but there's things that need to change. When you're at a place for 3 years and you put your heart and soul into it, you kind of sit there and say, okay, wait a second, for us to be really successful, X, Y, and Z needs to change. And first and foremost, I need to make sure that we are where we are with NIL, and rev share is not where we've been with NIL in the past 2 years. We've been one of the worst, if not lowest, in the NIL in the last 2 years. So that's first and foremost. I also have to make a fundamental change where I can do the things that I want to do with my program. You know, I wanted to spend an extra night in New York this year to celebrate Christmas with my team, and I was told that we can't do that because it's too expensive. So I don't know how we can be a top-tier program and I can't spend one extra night in New York because it's too expensive.
So I thought it was one of the most fascinating interviews I've ever heard going into it. Anytime, going into a tournament. Maryland had an unbelievable year.
Okay.
And he talks openly that we're way behind. But financially, we are way behind. We claim to be almost dead last. In that conversation, it's kind of one of those things that certain things we talked about with UNLV and Dan Mullen, like, do you say it out loud? And then when you say it out loud, and then when he makes those statements and the rev share part, and here's where I thought it was really interesting, because in the rev share, what most numbers you're hearing, I believe Steve would concur, are 75, 15, 10. It means 75 to football percent, 15 to men's basketball, 10% for the rest. And so when you have that conversation about rev share, that generally was in my opinion, was him talking about we need more than 15% of the rev share. If we want to be, what are we? Are we a football school? Are we a basketball school? If Maryland, that's what it sounded like to me. But to have those comments and then just to say that I have to make changes because when I want to have my team stay in New York City for an extra night, that should not be even frowned upon to be able to have that happen.
What to make of that?
But there was and then also
what to make of that?
Also, he mentioned in there that he couldn't negotiate with the AD because the AD is going to SMU.
Okay, so I'm glad you provided that's critical context. Is he sending a message to the next AD?
I don't. That's odd. And then also the fact is that the AD hadn't came out publicly and said he was going there. He spoke for the AD, basically saying, "Well, it's hard to negotiate." And he said, "Well, I have a contract offer. I'm not looking into it because I can't negotiate it because our AD is leaving to go to SMU." And so behind the scenes, right there, I just don't know right now if I was the president / the AD at Nebraska, and Nebraska just made the tournament. And then this was the interview.
Well, I don't know. I kind of admire the fact he laid out what I need, which I admire that. It's somewhat, there's two things that I don't quite understand. They just got this whopping $10 million donation for men's basketball from an anonymous booster, widely reported. So they're in good shape money-wise now, I would think. Now, as far as him, that comment about wanting to stay in New York over Christmas, my inclination would be to tell him as a friend, just pay for it yourself. You're making $5 million. You can do it. Now, you as a coach might say, no, I don't have to pay for that.
For the most part, I don't live in that world of basketball, but for the most part, that's not something that's asked. I'm not totally like the associate AD who said no, like he's evil. I'm like, no, I'm like, I don't see the big deal. I don't think they have to pay for it.
Maryland. Yeah, I'm kind of like you.
I'm kind of like, I'm like, no, if you want to have an extra deal for your team, and I was told no, and so that just shows you how minor league we are. I don't
know
how that came out as a big part of the story. You made it a big part of the story that we are not, we couldn't even have it like that. Well, just so you also know, with your roster and your staff, it's at 30 something. So just an extra night and 3 extra meals,
it's
about $30,000.
It'd be no, it's a lot.
It's a lot of money. Just
but
so
he
you
can
know.
afford that.
Yeah,
I imagine. I don't like to spend other people's money. It's one thing I don't do. But he, I think, would be able to write a $30,000 check fairly easily, right?
I would think so.
Might not
But
be very fun to write
it was
that,
an odd to make.
No,
it was
wouldn't be a
odd
fun
that
check.
was one of your key points.
I do, Bill, though.
Yeah.
I like a head coach that comes out and says, this is what I need. And by the way, we want to win the national title.
Well, they've won one there before, so you can say it.
Yeah.
He can actually say it.
I like that.
And then,
I like that
but
level of
the
aggressiveness.
interesting part is also that it's not well noted, but has been reported that he is being courted by Villanova.
That's the other thing.
So there was something he had thought this thing well through.
Oh yes,
and he also had the odds that he did not have a long because this was not a interview right after a game. This was thought through, and there was a long conversation with his agent. A long conversation with his somebody said, "Hey,
this wasn't off the cuff."
No, this wasn't off the cuff. It was they asked him a question, and then he delved into it, and he had it all laid out to say exactly what he wanted. Was it this much guarantee more? We get you're gonna in the rev share, you're gonna get 25% of the rev share. Whatever. I just thought it was fascinating.
Yeah, I do too.
Because you don't hear it,
and I like it. I like his posture of aggressiveness. It's not mumbo jumbo. We want to win the national title. This is what it's going to take. Okay, I'm saying it. And by the way, now that he looks even better because they're in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, it looks really good. Now that if they don't hit the shot last night,
Derek Queen doesn't hit that shot anymore. He might have traveled, by the way, but you go. Yeah,
he may not have been the same. May not have looked quite the same. It looks really good right now.
It looked pretty good right now. Maryland, they play Florida. Play Florida now.
Very tough game, but UConn just pushed Florida, so.
Anyway, thought it was fascinating.
Oh, it is. I watched it. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to say where I watched, but I saw it the other night. And I was like you. I was like, whoa.
And then I listened to some of the Maryland media, people that were like Maryland fan. They were not overly. They were not like I love it. They were a little bit more. Hey, this whole conversation, which I agree with him. He probably said this is my only window. But it also took away from the team. Yeah. It took away from the team going into the start of the tournament.
There was an NIL comment after the game from Derek Queen, who made the shot.
He did make a comment.
So it says Maryland's players were asked what makes Kevin Willard a coach worth listening to. Derek Queen's response was, quote, "He do pay us the money," end quote. And Willard
he had more. He said more.
Willard's a shot of him going to his hand to his palm when he said that.
He does pay us the money.
He
did say that Willard also takes care of us as men and players, and he went on. He elaborated, but that was his first comment. He does pay us the money. That's college sports.
Think about that.
No, I do think about it. That's
why you love Dean Smith. Well, he pays us the money.
He writes the checks.
So it's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Yeah, Willard.
Just to have that because you've not heard you've heard people say different things, different stuff. We need to have you've heard ADs come out. I mean, Oklahoma did that. Hey, we got to build our NIL up. We got to be able to do that. But you never heard it from a head coach.
Not very often.
And it really, like I said, it really wasn't asking for more from the fan base or like that. He talked directly. He was talking directly to Maryland, and so
the institution
of some things.
Don't you like the fact, Jake, that he came out and said, we're here to win a national title?
Mm-hmm. You should. That's the goal. Maryland, again, has
you think
won
that's
they've won it this century. They won in 2002. It wasn't 47 years ago. It was 22 years ago. They won it.
I'm not going to get started.
How many years? Is it still 53?
He's up there telling people, his fan base, that we're here to win the national title.
What do we hear at Nebraska? What's the goal here?
To win a game.
To win a tournament. To get there, win a game. Very different. Yeah. Bill, the headline again. Did you have a headline or not?
What's that? No.
Okay, no headline.
No headline.
That's fine. That's all right.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family-owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Off will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Tuesdays are typically reserved for Bugaboo Tuesdays. Is that the case today, Bill?
Very much so.
Oh, what is bothering Bill Bush
Things
today?
that bother me will drive me up a tree when discussing the DMV. Things that will drive me up a tree when discussing the DMV. Immediately with the DMV, you just get angst. Everyone just angst.
100.
It just goes you
I'm
right.
getting angst right now.
Yeah, you know what bothers me? People like you. People like you bother me because I went there yesterday and it was an incredible experience. I absolutely love the DMV. The people that help there, they have a brand new one out on Superior.
Yeah,
buzzed out there.
Why are you out there?
That's the brand. That's where they're at now. That's the move. It's not down on. It's not on Westo anymore. It's not down by Sun Valley Lanes. That's done.
What about this one over here?
Got a brand new. I know the facility I go to for a license. There's an office down here. If you go right out there, I'm just telling you. I get in there, and first of all, I'm like, I have to set an appointment up. And the guy goes, no, let's get on the computer. He goes, you might be able to get you in like that. So I do all my stuff on there. He had to come over 3 times. The guy's just walking around for just people on computers struggling. Incredible guy. Then I get to the guy that says, okay, now you're going to have, you're changing your ID, so you got to have a passport and 2 forms of mail and all the stuff. Didn't know that. Not his fault. Went home, got my stuff, came back, remembered me. Got set up.
God, that sounds horrible.
Got in line. I would go out there. It wouldn't bother me a bit to go out there and just get like a Jersey Mike's and sit there and just have my lunch out there. That's how great it was. It was absolutely incredible. Then I go finally get my new license right there. Ladies from Malcolm, friends with knows Duke's sons.
Wow.
Yeah. She's on the fire department on the volunteer fire department. We talked about that.
Keep selling.
I'm telling you, I had a chance. Also had a little bit of downtime. Talked to some breakers.
Yeah,
that was nice. Out there, talked to some breakers. Also gave me a chance to talk about my expansion of the basketball tournament to 12 teams. Had a chance to discuss that with some people sitting around. Oh, brand new facility, comfortable.
What were you doing there?
Ran into Stu Bauer's crew out there like that for Bauer Underground. Hung out with those. I talked to them a little bit.
What did you have to do?
Had to get a license. I'm not going to say it like that. I probably pushed it a little bit because I just. I've had my Louisiana license now for like 3 years.
Okay.
Finally had to get a different one.
So you have to get a Nebraska license.
One. Yes. Finally had to get a Nebraska
license. Pay you
license.
how much?
I think it's $31. I was fine with it. Didn't bother me. Never been treated so well in my life. It's the best.
It's a lot of money. It's a license you can drive.
I'm just telling you, just go to the DMV. You'll be relaxing and you'll enjoy it.
I've never had that. I just go to the drive-through now, so it's really not a problem for me.
I
drive through.
They're so welcoming and organized. It was unbelievable. And also like that. The one thing is though, I love the people around me that always say that. Well, they're trying to talk them into something. It's a hard no. You have to have the information you have to have. And so it's like, no, well, I've only got no. You got to have this. You got to have the facts. You got to have. Here's what you have to have. Otherwise, it's just a hard no.
You couldn't do that online.
What's that? Probably could have. I like it in person.
I don't know though. How could you? Because you would have to get your picture.
Yeah, picture taken. No, I couldn't. No, I had to. And you have to make an appointment.
Well, Laura will do it.
Also, I walk down the deal and I say, all right, I'm like W358 or 378, and I go, it's like 3 something. It closes at 4. Am I going to make it? He goes, you'll be fine. Just hang in there. And they start clicking off really quick right there. And I was up, in, out, boom. Never. I said I drove away ecstatic. And the whole time like that, because the nervousness and the angst that goes into your body when you say DMV.
Yeah.
And right away, it's like,
you've got the hives right there.
Right away.
I still don't.
And then, like I said, it was the nicest people. And you think sometimes we're going like every day, because every day they deal with problems. People don't roll into the DMV where everything's just real smooth. It's not. I'm saying it's 30. I'm saying it's 70% problems, 30% where it's just like, yeah, no problem, just whip right over here.
Yeah, if you have time, it's not the worst thing.
I'm telling you, it was incredible.
We have some response.
Love to hear it.
464-5685. Pops in Minnesota says, one time I was summoned for jury duty for a guy that went off on a lady at the DMV. I was not selected, so I didn't get final details, unfortunately. But the case is about somebody going off on a lady at the DMV.
Ooh.
Yeah, he should have been arrested.
Don't want to hear that.
Yeah, should have been arrested. I really doubt the lady at the DMV woke up that morning and said, the first guy comes through, I'm going to stick it to him.
What was it? Are we sure it was a worker or just another lady?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I assumed it was a worker.
Chris in Lincoln says Bill Bush's day at the DMV could change the entire perception of the institution.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they want to have a billboard, I'd like to get involved. I'd like to get involved and do a public service announcement also.
When my license expires.
Sanderson says you can't drive through for a new license.
I was going to say, yeah, I knew that. I didn't want to get into that. So, yeah, the thing you had to get done. Thank you, Sandy.
Believer says almost all things at the Texas DMV are done online. In the office can be absolutely miserable in Texas.
Probably something to it, but I tell you what, if you whip and they're organized, it's not. If you have all your stuff, it's not hard to do.
You could tell 2027.
Yeah, you're
good for. Jay Crow says the Lincoln DMV and the customer service is remarkable. They do a great job out there.
Yeah, and also I talked to the lady I'm talking to that was on the volunteer fire department in Malcolm, and I go, hey, so sometimes what happens? She goes, last Friday, she said there was 30 that were already in here. We shut the doors, and you have to finish out. And I go, oh man, you were 30 over at 4:00. She goes, that happens, no big deal. I mean, she wasn't like, yeah, this is the most stupid stuff. These idiots come in here. No, she said, no big deal. It happens.
$1 for a license.
I was happy to pay it. The service was remarkable. I was upset
that shouldn't. I don't even know why there's a fee. I don't. This is coming from my dad. My dad used to just freak about it. Why do we have to pay $9 for a license? It was $9 back then. Why?
That's a certain hill I'm not going to die on. That's just not. I did not give her the one like that. Are you kidding me? $31?
You got to get it. They could charge you $500.
Yeah, that's the deal. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Bill, the headline again, please, for today's Bill's Thrills.
I got to go back to my glasses, Jake, to make sure I have it just right. Things that bother me. This will drive me up a tree when discussing the DMV.
Oh, I mean, here's the thing. I have a bad hang up about the whole thing. I don't even know why you have to have that. I don't get it.
A license?
Yeah.
I think you want one of those.
You don't understand the need for a license.
Yeah, you don't understand that. So someone's got 2 DUIs and 10 speeding tickets, they're fine.
Well, no. I don't.
Well, then they need a license. You wouldn't have it if that was the case.
Yeah, so
you okay with a 12-year-old driving?
Yeah, no license.
No license.
I don't know where this is going. I don't know where this is going at all.
The 31 got me.
Just the $31. That's what got you.
Oh.
Just go to Five Guys for lunch. It'll cost you $31.
No.
Pretty close to it.
We're gonna do Bugaboo for Sip all of a sudden for Bugaboo Tuesday.
$31 Bugaboo.
It used to be $9.
I'm telling you, I'd like to go back to the DMV today and like just have lunch and talk to the people.
I will still steer clear of it unless I have to go.
The parking's incredible, Jake.
I've not been to the new one yet. Elizabeth said it was a nice building, though. She did speak kindly of that building.
They meet you at the door. What are you here for, sir? Well, here's what I got. Okay, let's go through what we're going to have to get done.
Is there still the building at over by Hy-Vee right off Vine?
That one is still that is still in operation, I believe. You can do something there.
When you go to get a driver's license, you're going to this one. You're going to Superior only.
Really?
That's it. That's the only one.
Kind of a trek.
Yeah. It's very comfortable, but also comfortable drive. Everything about it. Everything. There's nothing. I was ear to ear grins.
Just like a dog.
I was like a dog with his head out the window, driving down Superior.
Yeah.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Rollouts has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Rollouts will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Rollouts make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Rolloffs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Back to more of Bill's Thrills Rewrapped. Sponsored by Acres Equipment on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is a Wild Card Wednesday. Where are you taking us today?
Pretty simple.
When the classes are on. Classes are on.
Like that.
Those who are cool still rule. Those who are cool still rule. The interaction of the hoops coach and the officials. Just want to hit on that.
Okay.
God, it just drives me nuts. The ones that are just every single time down the court or every foul is epic. The palms up. They have just the meltdown. They stomp to the end of at the end of their bench. It is so fun to watch those who are cool, that don't say much, have a little interaction sometimes with the referees.
Rick Barnes.
And they just talk. You see them just discussing kind of what happened. You see kind of a nod here and there. The ones that don't, you get so emotionally wrapped up in the game where they lose their mind on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. I love watching the cool. I still want energy. I still want to be up, and I like that part of it. I don't want someone just sitting there just blank stare. But the ones that every single call is
Hurley.
epic. Hurley was one.
Oh, he's one.
Yeah, he's one. I mean, it was just,
Everything's a drama.
everything is drama. And there'll be some in this. And when you watch I love watching the sidelines. First of all, you get to watch them. They're right there. TV cameras are always they're right on top of them, so they get to see both of them. They're within, we talked about, feet of each other. And the ones that are cool are just so much fun to watch.
The cool, like Rick Barnes is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Just handles it.
Never's out of control.
Yeah, never out of control. You never have this.
Who else is cool?
I said John Shire's
Shire's
cool, right?
cool for young. Yeah, for young is very cool. Calipari, he's a little bit not. He gets after it pretty
not
hard.
cool.
He's not. What
about Patino?
Yeah. You know what? He'd have his moments on a few things, but for the most part, pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
When you looked at him, it's like that dude's pretty cool.
Hey, Jake, you want a cool one?
Yeah.
McDermott.
He is pretty cool.
Except for this one. You, Shuddy.
To Bill Murray's son.
Bill Murray's son. Your dad was incredible.
Your
dad was incredible.
Shuddy.
Your dad was incredible in Stripes. That's your dad.
I love Groundhog Day.
Shuddy. Love Groundhog Day. It was incredible. You were not in Groundhog Day. You need to be quiet.
It's a skit. He didn't really do that. But if he did, it would have been
We wish it
incredible.
would have happened like
He
that.
did have words with him though.
Oh,
He had
God.
he did have words with him. Like and again, you don't address that.
I'm glad you brought that up. I got to remember that. You Shuddy.
Shuddy.
Hey,
So
but who else? Who else is cool?
Fred's cool.
Fred's cool.
super cool.
Very
Fred's
cool.
very chill on the
Yeah,
sideline.
very cool.
Fred
Especially
is super cool.
give you the advantage. What game was it? Was it Ohio State? When was the on the sideline when the guy traveled and they didn't call it on the inbounds
Yeah, I think
play?
it was Ohio State.
Was that Ohio State in that crazy game like
Yes.
that? And he's like upset, kind of shows that
Yep.
the guy traveled.
Yes.
I mean, if that would have been, I would have taken the technical on that one. I probably would have had it. I mean, the guy traveled so bad and still cool. But the guys that are cool, and you'll notice them. Just watch these last 8 games, and
I
you'll
know.
see,
I like
and you'll
what you're
see,
saying.
and you'll see
Is
the
Chris Beard
meltdowns.
cool or not? I don't really watch him closely.
I don't know. I haven't
seen
a
enough
ton
of
of
Izzo's not, but
enough time.
Okay, how is Izzo?
Izzo's crazy.
Break down
Izzo
Izzo.
can be crazy in the sidelines.
Is
I
he?
wouldn't call him
Is it
cool.
at the officials or is he just animated?
I think it's mostly.
It's a combination.
Seems like he's more animated, not so much directly towards the officials. And I'm telling you, at some point in time, I think it was who got the key one, wasn't it? Didn't Louisville coach get one? A technical.
Yes, he did against Creighton in the
got
first round. Yep.
So whatever he
Late.
said, or at that, it was a lot, because those officials take a lot. I think they have a fine line in their head, like, hey, listen, if they wants to chirp or say something, if he goes down this path or says this or it's discontinuous, I'm finally doing it. Now at the same time, you see all those signs that you don't see a ton of technical fouls.
No, you don't.
You don't see a ton of them.
You got to really do something.
You have to really be obnoxious. But
Dana Altman, someone says very cool, chill in Oregon. Dana.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's no like, he's so animated. I love him for that. I mean, he's spirited. That's who I want. Yeah, there's some spirit to that, but the cool, because here's the deal. If you let every call in basketball get you worked up, there's something controversial about every 30 seconds, it seems like. It's the one that gets me so much like that is the close ones where it's like, why get worked up on whose ball it is out of bounds? It's just that there's close calls all the time. But the coaches who stay in check that are more concerned with how their team's performing rather than what that call was at that time. Because I've never seen one reversed yet. I've not seen one yet.
Well, I don't know. How's Cronin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's pretty. I think
he's pretty crazy.
I think he's pretty adamant towards the officials.
I don't think he's chill.
Yeah.
I don't think he
he's
fits
not.
that. Musselman?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah. Don't know.
Haven't watched him enough.
Haven't watched him enough.
Haven't watched
Fran
Beard
McCaffrey, not chill.
Not chill.
Not chill?
Not
No.
cool.
Didn't he get kind of chill this
it
year?
more?
The stare
but-
down.
but you
Remember
can't-
the stare
He
down?
stared down a ref for a minute.
That was
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
Kelly Pfeiffer. He stared him down.
So just watch it this weekend.
I will. Fred, I like the way Fred does it. Now, when Fred gets mad,
that's why it's kind of good when he does get mad.
When he gets
Even the
mad.
officials are probably like going, I better check myself.
Right.
Fred's livid. Fred does not get livid with the officials, and he is. My first thought, if I'm an official, like, pretty sure we screwed this one up.
Yep.
I think there's something we didn't handle correctly.
The thing I like about Fred is he got some bite. He does have some bite.
Yeah, and he chooses his time. But I love the ones that is not overly animate, stomping of the feet towards the official.
So you're
towards the
all
official.
I think about is Hurley. He's horrible.
What's Bruce Pearl? Is he chill?
He is. No, he's not chill.
But I don't see him after the officials
I don't
as
think
much.
He goes after the
After his
officials.
own team usually.
It seems he's
Just
more
in
like
the game.
into the game. I don't see him. That'd be fun to watch. We're going to see him. So evaluate it. You're going to watch him
Painter
play.
seems pretty chill, right?
Yeah.
Painter at Purdue's pretty cool,
For sure.
pretty chill. By the way, there's a graphic going around about the teams in the Sweet 16 about where their players came from. Purdue is the only team that they started at Purdue and they're still at Purdue.
What do you mean?
All 5 starters at Purdue were there from the get-go. No transfers in their lineup.
Wow.
That's the only team. Duke had 4 original Dukes and one transfer, but otherwise it's all just a hodgepodge of transfers all across the Sweet 16. But Purdue, all 5 starters were there from the get-go.
Ooh, you'd think that'd give them an advantage.
Well, they're in the Sweet 16, so some things are going pretty well for them.
Yep.
And could they win? Yeah.
Yes, they could.
Absolutely.
Purdue, let's look at their road right now,
They
guys.
play Houston, right?
Oh, they can definitely beat Houston.
They could.
Houston's not the insurmountable team I thought. Then if they would beat them, you know what? Purdue could go to the Final Four. Then they would play either Kentucky or Tennessee.
Winnable.
Those teams are really
They're-
good. All
they're
these teams
beatable.
are really good at this point, right? All of them.
Yes.
What's Duke's path?
Duke's path is they got Arizona,
Okay.
and then they would have to beat BYU or Bama to get to the
Okay.
Final Four. So they got
That'd be a great game. Duke against BYU or Bama would be great.
Yeah.
They're all, like Bill said, there's no bad games now. They're all must-see to me.
You generally at this point in time, because of the 12 seed making the tournament, 11 seed, there is a couple you go, this is not great of a game. And these are all, every one of them, it's like, wow.
I'm trying to say which one I want to see the most, and it would be Ole Miss, Michigan State.
That should be a great game. Izzo
Mine's
versus
easy.
Beard.
Alabama, BYU.
Wow. It's going to be a scoring fest. I mean,
That's going to be.
I'm looking at this. This is on Thursday. So this is the total points in the other games. So Bama, BYU, the total in Vegas is 175.5. Okay?
That's the total.
The other 3, Maryland, Florida is 156.5, so 20 points less.
Yeah.
Arizona Duke's 153.5. And Arkansas Texas Tech is 148.5. They're expecting 30 more points in that game. Bama, BYU.
Who did Texas beat? Not Texas. Sorry, who did Bama just beat?
Bama just beat St. Mary's.
So St. Mary, they talked about. Bama scored 80 or 82 points. That's the only team that's been over 70 against St. Mary's because they control the clock. They still scored 80.
Yep.
They still scored 80 against a team that grinds it
Tried
out.
to control the clock.
Try to control the clock, everything. They still scored 80.
St. Mary's won their first game in the 50s. And I think it's 59-56 over Vandy.
There's
So,
a chance that game of BYU, that both teams are in the 90s.
Get to the hundreds. Come on. Get to the hundreds. Bill, the headline again, please.
I've got it right here, Jake.
Get your glasses on.
Those I'm good without.
Okay.
Those who are cool still rule. Those who are cool still rule.
That is Bill's Thrills, sponsored by our friends at Trados. It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Today's topic is Wild Card Wednesday, very wild cardy, and I'm sure that Sip will like this a lot more than Bill. Current NBA arenas. I'll give you the arena name. You tell me what team plays there.
That's insane.
Very wild cardy.
It'll be
Very
immensely
random.
embarrassing
Well,
for me.
we have 30 teams. Is that
I will
right?
give
30
you. You
teams.
just tell me the team. I give you the arena or the center. You tell me who plays there.
Hey, hold on. It's very possible he'll give us an arena that I've been in that
yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Without further ado, for a Friday edition of Dr. Love. If you have a question about love or relationships, call us 402-464-5685. Bill becomes Dr. Love.
They can
during
call
this.
or text, correct, Jake?
They can, and we
And
have
they have like that. We already have some things.
We have
come up.
some text. We don't have a call yet, but we do have some text and a YouTuber. And let's go to somebody that has chimed in before that has a follow up. And this is our friend Mr. Blitzkrieg, who I think we had the sup question
The
at one
subtext.
point.
That's what Sipple. He wants to text his exes.
No, I don't.
Exes.
No. This is don't.
No,
I
he
don't
brought
wanna-
that up. He brought that
Blitzkrieg
up.
one,
Oh,
not you.
Blitzkrieg.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't say you were texting your exes. That would have been that'll get dicey.
I
we
don't
know.
send the sub.
Yeah. If then we talked about that it's like then your first question was, well, are you married?
No, that's
When he's not.
Which is a good question.
And we said that. So Blitzkrieg, let us know what's going on with you right now.
Well, he follows up with, he says, Dr. Love, if I don't find love here in the next year, I'm 33. Do I think about joining the priesthood maybe and becoming a priest over there at St. Michael's possibly?
Well, you'd be a great priest. We would think that. I don't know if that's probably their main goal if someone comes to them to be a priest is having trouble.
Couldn't find love.
Couldn't find love, so I thought maybe I'd jump into this church thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's the lead thing.
Not the worst thing.
No, not the worst thing. Just stick with it. You don't know when it's gonna hit. You don't know that. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine.
Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, Blitzkrieg like that. And go ahead, text the exes. Have some fun. See what happens.
Yeah.
Send a subtext out. You never know. I would say this. My advice though is to go with new. Yeah, move on. Yeah, going backwards is usually not as much. Let's move forward, and we can definitely get you. And maybe Ellie can help get a profile put together for you on Tinder. Maybe get something going there. Help you out with that. Ellie, could you do that?
Good idea.
Does Tinder still exist?
Is it
it does.
Tinder still exists? Good. That'd be probably what I would do. But no, let's hang in there. Love's gonna happen to you. I'm telling you, this is gonna happen.
Ellie could do it, and Blitzkrieg could reach out to you privately.
Yes, probably could do that.
You probably want to do it private.
I don't know. We just do it. Let's make it public. We'll bring you in for a photo shoot.
Here's a comment, and then we have a question from Tommy. This is Brent. Says last week he called in. Dr. Love called, and they helped so much. Had a great weekend of watching basketball. It was all about points remaining and keeping the TV on my winning teams. You would talk. I think he had filled out a bracket for his wife.
And they'd had some upsets early, but then we hit on that they still had everyone was alive in the big picture, and that really made his relationship take off. Made things go. Made things very happy. Things took off very, very well.
Okay. Nice.
I had a follow-up. So Mr. Blitzkrieg already chimed in today, but he did a follow-up about the sup. He says, I did send the sup, and she gave me the middle finger emoji back.
Okay, that was...
You tried, though. You gave it a shot.
At least you know where you stand. Very, very critical to know where you stand. You're not wandering around today thinking like, you know what? That would be so funny. It
could have been worse.
Sup, and you got the bird.
All right, then.
Didn't end
Have
great.
a good day.
Have a good day. So text back.
It's tough out there, Dr. Love.
It's tough. Instead of subtext, I got the bird. Just text her back right now and say, is that a hard no? Is that a hard no with that one?
I'm reading this one way. Am I right in the read?
Am I reading this the correct way?
Don't grovel, though.
Don't grovel. Zero groveling. Zero groveling.
She sent a bird. That's so awesome.
That's so awesome.
We have more text coming in. Tommy says, Dr. Love, my wife gets shortchanged on her birthday because it's next to Christmas.
Okay.
She wants permanent lighting. I have the money. It's not an issue. Is it okay if I get them installed as a surprise, or should I tell her beforehand? I don't want her to change something on the house without talking to her, even though she said she would like them. Thoughts? That's Tommy. The question.
Okay, Tommy. Obviously, you go right through Neiman Brothers on this. You want to do this if you can pull this off as a surprise. It's a home run. There is no chance that you have these lights and you're going like, oh, I don't want those there. You want them there, and she wants them. If you can pull it off through scheduling, so do your thought process. Do a thought process. Just do something like this. If she had, because here's the deal: if she's not totally locked in, she may not see them. If she comes home during the day and they're set up, they did. I don't know, but Jake, they had to come back for yours for quickly. Yes. They did mine in a day. It was done very quick. It was
2
done,
days, yeah.
and very, very done very quickly. So if you can pull off the surprise, and all of a sudden you have the control on your phone, and you guys go out and you do something, and you come back at night, and it's like 8:30, and the lights are on. Oh wow!
Red.
Oh wow! You want to talk? Yeah, you want to talk about romantic explosion right there.
Yeah.
Would be big.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Hey. Now wait. What are these lights called again?
Halo lights.
Halo custom lights.
Custom lights. Yes.
Could he swing that where he puts them up when she wouldn't know?
It would be hard. That's what if he has a plan. if she's got to be gone for a day, it's a couple days, maybe like that. So if not, you're not killing two. Just be like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what's going to happen. Listen to these guys talk about them. Just FYI, they've already been purchased and they're going up, and it's going to be Xanadu for you. And oh yes,
this is the logistics are the challenge here.
Yeah.
We have more for Dr. Love. Ralphie says, Dr. Love, my wife is doing way better than me in March Madness for the brackets. I want to be supportive of her, but it's very difficult. What do I do? Thanks, Ralphie.
Supportive.
Is it really hard to be supportive?
She's beating him in the bracket.
Dr. Love, please address.
Please address your help, Dr. Love.
This is a tough one. Yeah, it is very tough. I think you're going to have to push through this one and be supportive. I don't know how it's to be that hard.
Is it really that hard?
Is it really that hard? Is very confusing. But I think at this point in time, I'd ask questions. I'd want to know the why. Why'd she make these selections?
That's
what happened? I'd ask some things, some thought process of why she went through this. What happened? What games you looking forward to coming up? And then you want to build it up like, hey, you're doing really well in this and doing better. And then also you don't have to beat yourself up. I wouldn't say it to her, but like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like luck anyway.
No.
Well, don't do that.
Don't
Stay
say
away.
that one.
Do not say that one. I would just the opposite. Praise when you find someone. The number one way to make things better, change things, or keep things on the right track. When you find someone doing something good, reward them. So your wife's doing something very well. So reward and acknowledgement. It has to happen during this time. Reward and acknowledgement.
Solid.
And
Solid advice.
And your life will be way better.
Solid.
Yeah, and talk through like if something went well last night. Well, this worked out good for you. You nailed these. Today, what are you thinking, honey? Here's your picks. Here's this in your bracket with what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. You stay away from the. Yeah, if you lose this one and I win, I'm right back even. Try to stay away from that one.
Another text coming in. It says, unnamed texter says, I'm planning on proposing to my girlfriend of 3 years later this year. The problem is I'm not sure where or how. Any ideas where to start for this?
Dr. Love.
That
where you make your money.
This is the way you make it. Read it again, Jake.
Okay, I'm planning on proposing to my girlfriend of 3 years later this year. The only problem is I'm not sure where or how. Any ideas for that?
Would you need more information?
Not really. No, I can nail this one, I think. Not only nail it, but have a good thought of this. Now, this is me, and it may be opposite. I'm very anti the whole deal where we have someone that's filming it. It's shot from afar. Yeah. It's all planned out, some major operation. All of a sudden, and then everyone's going to be there, and both sets of parents have to be dialed in because they're going to meet us at the restaurant after. Right. I would try to make this your moment. And so, not
you got to film it.
So I don't. To me, no, I don't. Everybody's like, well, we had to have it on film, and we got our
video
or video part. That's not me. I'm more like, hey, come up with, and also I like the obscure. I like the obscure, which means we got engaged at 4:30 on a Tuesday, some weird time, different time, where she has no idea it's coming, no idea that it's coming whatsoever. So you have a great plan set out, but then go back in history. So like a restaurant to this, to that. No, go back in something that is historical to you guys. Maybe you went to a game or you went to some place or you did something
in your history.
In your history, make sure you go back in time and bring that full circle back in. Remember the time, and then also it should be like, oh wow, how did you remember that? Or what song played? What this happened? What we talked about? All those things. So I would go obscure time. Okay. I wouldn't overthink it too much. Don't try to plan out this deal where 60 people are involved. Have it just you and her, because that's what you're going to remember the most of it. And telling it is even better than anything else. Than actually having that oh yeah, here it is. She's coming down she's walking down the road here. I got a guy in the ditch filming this. It's like, no, handle it yourself. You'll crush it.
We have a phone call here.
Okay.
From I think we have Money G. Money G, you're on
Money G.
What's your question for Dr. Love, Money G?
All right, man. I got to work tomorrow on Saturday.
Okay.
And my wife's a teacher, and she doesn't work Saturday and Sunday. And I'm trying to figure out how I can get her to mow the yard this weekend because it really needs it. But, Sunday when I'm off, I kind of want to watch basketball and baseball and what have you. So I'm needing some expertise. How can I pull that off, do you think, without getting a divorce?
How to do household jobs. How to get someone else to do the household jobs.
How to get your wife to
do that. This is
tomorrow.
Money G, you've brought a lot on for me right there. I would go, first of all, okay, if that's your goal, if that's the goal to be able to get this accomplished right
Nailed
there.
this, Dr.
At that, and I would say this: you want to have some sort of a trade out plan of things that you'd want to build that you can exchange like that. And so the first thing is, if it's to mow the yard, first thing, the mower better be ready to go.
Yeah.
It better be fueled, and it better be out and completely. Don't be like, yeah, the mower's in the garage. And then you have to get out and check the oil, and you have to go get gas.
Not prepared at all.
You better have it so prepared and so dialed up to be able to have that done. If there's much weed eating to be done, keep the weed eating off of. That's not her deal. That's not her
so
deal.
that could be done on Monday night.
That could be done Monday. Yeah. Okay, that could be done. I might lead with it on maybe like tonight or something. But I'd have the discussion. I wouldn't try to hint towards it.
Do you want to
I wouldn't hint towards the just having the mower parked in the kitchen or something and leave. No, I wouldn't do that. I would have a plan to say, if we could work on this together, I would, which means if you could mow this like that, I'll do the weed eating. And then from this point in time on, I'll handle this, and this. So have right away when you ask, already have a plan B on how something's going to come back. It's going to go full circle for a very good thing for your wife at this time. Okay. And if I know if everything's set up, things are 10 times easier. If I had to go mow a yard and I walked up and the mower was basically started sitting there in the driveway, fueled, ready to go, life's pretty easy. It's not that hard. Take away all the little variables that can potentially cause an issue with this.
Thank you,
Okay, so I can have the mower ready to go tonight, and maybe if I buy a flower, a couple flowers and put on the mower.
That's not a bad idea. On the flowers tied to the mower, I would have maybe something
tied to the mower.
I think I'd have something maybe more like inside the house like that to make sure that coffee's ready. This is done. Maybe a gift certificate to someplace. Nothing big. I'm not talking this something big. Something to a coffee place or somewhere like that. Hey, when you get done with this, like that, boom, go grab this. Have something there of thought.
That's a good idea.
Have something of thought, but have the thought in the kitchen.
Yes.
The flower on the mower is not going to gain you a lot at that time.
Thank you.
Have it free.
I'm not optimistic about how this is going to go.
I think we got a chance.
All right. Well, that was a lot of questions today.
Money G.
Yeah.
Presented a conundrum.
Yeah. Yes.
I think you handled that the best you could.
I didn't ask the one question. Has she ever mowed before?
I gotta think so.
I would
First
think
time
so.
mow.
If she's never mowed before, don't even attack that one. Don't even attack that one whatsoever. But
He wants. Oh.
And that was Dr. Love, sponsored by our friends